guys. Welcome to Monday's math lesson. This is my first shot at recording something and posting it on YouTube for you guys to be able to watch a link. So we might not be able to get it perfectly here, but let's give it a shot. So today for math, and this would be November 30th, 2020, we're going to be learning how to bundle ones, tens, and hundreds so that you guys can make models that help you draw numbers all the way up to 1,000. Now, I know you guys have some experience from first grade making tally marks to count, and we do that when we make our hash marks or our tally marks when we're doing our brownie points. And that's really easy because when you make ones, you just make ones. There's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3. But when you get up to 5, they look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that makes them really easy to count because we all know how to count by fives. It's one of my favorite ways to count because it's almost like a song. There's a good rhythm to it. You go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then you come over and count your ones. So this number that we've drawn right here is 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. And that's pretty easy to count, right? As long as we stay in the tens. I mean, we could do another one down here, and we could try to make this one a little bit bigger. But, man, this sure seems like it's taking a long time to do a number that's not very big at all. What's this number? I see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And that's pretty good. It's a lot better than just making 34 of these little ones all the way and then counting each one. And it'd be easy to miscount them and get confused. So we need a way that's going to help us make numbers that are bigger than just numbers that are in the tens. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come up with some symbols for you guys to use in your math homework that's going to help you make numbers that are a little bit bigger. For example, I like these ones right here. When we're making ones, let's just stick with that. We'll just make this when we want to talk about ones. It's a one. It's not really a bundle. But when we bundle things, we kind of put them together. It's like getting a bunch of sticks and then tying them together. It makes them easier to carry. You don't have to carry all these little tiny ones, these little tiny sticks around. So if this is going to be ones, we need something that's going to be tens. Not something that looks like a bundle of fives, but something that we can agree makes tens. And we don't want to have to do all that work of making 10 single ones or 9 and then putting a line through them. So let's agree that when we want to make a symbol or a model for tens, let's do a capital N like this and put a line through it. Okay? That's pretty easy to tell. We've got ones here and we've got tens here. Now, if we wanted to go up and do like 10, 20, 30, we could do 3 of these in a row, 10, 20, 30, 1, and that would be a lot faster than doing 6 bundles of 5, and then, you see what I'm saying? All right, next let's come up with a symbol for hundreds. Now, when we're writing these and we're making these models, we're probably going to want to be going pretty fast. So let's just do something that we can do really fast. You know what's really fast? Is scribbling. And we don't want our scribbling to get out of control because that's just going to turn it into a mess. But what if we did something kind of like our 10, but we made more lines? What if we did something like that for 100? Can you tell the difference between this and this? Can you tell the difference between this and this? It seems pretty simple, right? So if our hundreds look like this and our tens look like this and our ones look like this, well, this opens up a whole new world of possibilities for ways that we can make numbers. And that's what you're going to practice today, making some different numbers. Now let's try it over here. What you're going to do today is I'm going to give you some numbers that are in the hundreds, and you're going to draw the bundles to reflect the number that I told you to make. Let's start with something really simple. Okay, let's start with number, I don't know, let's say 123. Look at that. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. If I give you the number 123 and I ask you to draw me bundles for it, well, we got to start with the biggest number probably. So let's do 100. That's the number that we agreed, or that's the shape, the bundle that we agreed is going to be 100, right? Well, then we'd move on to the numbers in the tens place. There's 20 of those. How many tens is 20? Isn't it 2? So we would need 2 of the symbol that we decided stands for 10. Those are N's with a line through the middle. Now we have 100, 10, 20, and the only thing that's left is to make our 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. So we've created models for the number 123. That's not too hard. 1, 2, 3. Let's try another number. Let's make it a little bit bigger this time. This time let's go up to, I don't know, 300, let's say 40, and how about 6? We could do that, right? 346. That's not too hard. How many hundreds do I need here? It looks like I just need 3. 1, 2, 3. I really like doing that scribble. It's important that you make your scribble bigger than your N, though, because if you make it look too much like an N, somebody might get confused, like, say, your teacher when he goes to correct your paper. So it really should look like it's got more bumps than just the 2 you need over here to make an N. So here's 1, 2, 3 hundreds. How many tens do I need? You're right, I need 4 of them. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 300 and 10, 20, 30, 40. And now I need 6s. 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, it's important that we don't use those tally marks. We don't want to create a bundle of 5 because that's going to get more confusing. We only want to have bundles for 100, for 10, and then all these loose little ones lying around down here. So here I've created 1, 2, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 346. All right. Let's do it 2 more times. We're going to go a little bit bigger this time. What if I gave you a number that didn't have anything in the tens place? What if I asked you to make me the number 502? I wonder if you could do that. All right, 502. That means I'm going to have how many hundreds? 5 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many tens? 0 tens. How many ones? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 502. Haha, not bad. It seems like when there's a 0 in there, that actually makes it a little easier. There's fewer models that we have to draw. So don't let Mr. Follett or anybody else fool you by throwing a 0 in the tens place or the ones place. All right, for our last one for practice, let's make it a bigger number. Let's go all the way, almost all the way up to 1,000. What if we go with 968? 968 is almost 1,000. It's not quite there. 968. That means I'm going to need 9 bundles of 100. All right, here we go. Count with me. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, stop. If we go one more, that's 1,000, and we'll have to create a whole nother bundle symbol for 1,000. All right, make sure I got this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. All right, now we got to move to the tens place. There's 6 of them. That's a 60, right? So we need 6 tens. Here's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and stop. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 960, I just have 8 to go. And this is going to be the easiest part. We just have to use the ones. So we got to make sure that I have 8 of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure I got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 968. All right, team. That's it for practice. Now in Seesaw, you're going to have a special activity where you're going to have to do this a few times. I already gave you the numbers. You just have to draw the bundles in. And you can use the drawing tool to draw those in. If you have any problems, you can go back and you can replay this video as many times as you need to. Ask Mom and Dad for help, or you can check in with me at our meeting. Good luck, guys. I know you can do this.